Hello. We're back. We're back in Aurora. We are struggling today, I'll be honest with you. Today was a long day. Right. Get stuck in. Where were we? We had just finished researching extreme temperature capability, which I think is because we were working on the defensive system, not defensive systems, ground combat. Because there's a lot of these ground combat techs that are just one-time use things. Well, not one-time use, one-time learn. There's no like chain to them. So I was getting those out the way. It looks like we've already started the next one. Heavy vehicle, I think, which is nice. We sent the mining platform, well, the mining fleet, Sinope, because we realized we couldn't mine Proxima Centauri 1, which is basically too big for us to mine with an orbital mining fleet. We need to populate the planet first and then send mines there so that people can work the mines, which we can do today. That is the plan anyway. We also, did we finish? Yeah, it looks like we did finish the Millsworth V2. Yeah, long range survey fleet. There she is. So Millsworth V2. Yes, that's what happened last time. So you tried to survey Minerva, and something on your ship exploded. So you used a bunch of your maintenance supply points, and then you triggered your own maintenance supply point, which is good because it means that she's not going to ever really get stranded, unless it takes longer than a year to get back. Which from Minerva it would have done. So, what are you currently doing? You need to go to Earth. You need to refuel, resupply. Probably overhaul as well, I think. Oh no, your deployment time's fine. You don't need to overhaul. Get rid of that. Remove blast. Then, I'm just going to let you do your thing and see if you can find the optimal way to get to Minerva yourself. Ideally, you probably just want to fly straight there. Whoa, what the fuck? Is that a normal thing? Whoa, okay, so if you right click... Okay, so if you... I didn't know that. If you right click on a cluster of shit, if I right click on Minerva, it's going to take me there. If I right click on here, it's going to take me there. If I right click here, it's going to tell me asking me what I want to center on. So I can center on Titan. Oh, you could just open it up. Oof. So many new cool things. I like that. Okay. Right, so let's see what Millsworth does. The mining fleet, we are gonna just let it get to, it's going to Jupiter from the looks of it. I think there's a moon around Jupiter that we want to gather uranium on. Let's have a look. Sinope, wasn't it? This one. Mining. Yeah, you've got a high accessibility. You don't have much of it, but you've got a bunch of this other stuff as well. And you must be small enough, otherwise we wouldn't have sent you there. 40 kilometers, yeah, so you're tiny. Yeah, that's fine. But on that note, we should make sure we are doing the orbital diameter tech. So we are working on the next tier of that, so we can mine bigger asteroids. I think the next thing I want to do, I want to colonize not Proxima Centauri 1, because Proxima Centauri 1 is abysmal for population. We want to, where is it, Proxima Centauri? Show me this. We want to populate Proxima Centauri 3. And ideally, eventually, we want to terraform it. But for right now, we can just send infrastructure over there. And I'm going to do that with the civilian industry, I think. So let's grab... let's open this up. Let's go to civilian. Yeah. So we've got a supply on Earth of 16,000. I don't think we do, actually. Oh, no, we near enough do. Okay. And we want to send a bunch of it to... Oh, shit, we have a bunch. Okay, yeah, so we've got a bunch. Luna don't need it anymore because Luna got fully terraformed. Or was it Mars? We need to warm Luna up. That's the problem with Luna right now. So depending on where it is in its orbit, lunar temperature goes from -10 to 38. So we could do with warming her up. Although I think, is that just basically balanced actually? That might be alright just to leave as is. If I go to here. Ideal temperature is 14. What's the temperature range? Temperature deviation 24. So we can go as low as -10 or as high as 38. And Luna goes to 38.03. So why is your temperature factor so high? Oh, minimum temperature is -34. Oh, this is our temperature. Okay, so this is the temperature we prefer. My bad. So -34 to -29. So yes, we need to warm Luna up. So to do that, let's add in... I think it's Artesium. Because Prixium is to cool it down. Yeah, I think this is the one we want. So let's add some Artesium. Our terraforming fleet is currently at Mars doing this. But it's not going to take them very long to get to Luna and to do that little bit. Because we only want to increase it maybe 0.1. In fact, just do 0.05 to begin with. Let's send them there. Terraforming fleet, movement orders, go to Luna, please, move, and just do your thing. We need to grab Luna, go to civilian, go to infrastructure, and we want to add a supply. You don't need 95,000, so let's just add, I don't know, a supply of 50,000. Everywhere else we'll leave as is because they aren't terraformed yet. Now we need to go to Proxima Centauri. I think it was 3, wasn't it? 3. That's not tidally locked either. So we can actually put 5.7 billion people on there. Because I think if it's tidally locked, you don't actually get this number. I think because you can only have like a strip around the edge of the planet that's not in the dark or in the light, that's like an ideal temperature. I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, we need to remove methane and argon from this place as well. That's fine, we can sort that. So you want infrastructure. And we want a demand say, I don't know, 25,000. And then we want some automated mines on Proxima Centauri 1. And some mass drivers. And what we'll do is we'll auto mine this place without a local populace. And we will, because this fucking thing is huge as well. Like this, where is it? 11,000 kilometers wide. And it's got 126 atmospheres of carbon dioxide. Even if we didn't just have one, if we had 100 terraforming ships in our terraforming fleet, that would still take like 80 years. So, and we're not building 100 terraforming ships. That's not feasible. So, but auto mines, we don't care. We don't need to populate auto mines. So we'll chuck a bunch of auto mines there as well. So. Civilians, we want auto mines, add demand, we want I don't know, 200. Okay, let's just put 500. And we want Australia, we want at least one, but let's put 10. And then on Proxima Centauri, we need one mass driver. Add a demand of one mass driver so that we don't pebble dash them with resources. We also... we want one spaceport at least. And probably a cargo shuttle station. We can eventually we'll be able to build things. When we've got resources on Proxima Centauri 3, we'll be able to build manufacturing there, because this will provide the resources. Send it to Proxima Centauri 3, use that to build things. Hello? Hello? Who's this? Hello? Who's this? Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Who's this? You're such a good boy. Who dat? Who dat? Say hello. We had burgers, chips and onion rings and cheese. So obviously the cheese has been out. There's no more cheese left out. It's all gone. I'm so sorry. I know I'm the worst. I did give you some. Like, you had all the cheese. Like, you probably had more cheese than me when we come back. You gonna lie down? You gonna get in your bed? Or are you gonna be a menace? What are you gonna do? You wanna fight about it? You wanna fight? What am I gonna do with you? 1 second. Let's see. You are at Groomers tomorrow. You're not gonna like that. Apologies. Doop, 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 doop. Just put my phone on charge, actually, it's nearly dead. Are you just gonna sit there in the background? Are you just gonna be a little mascot? Are you? Or are you good? Should we do this? I'm just gonna stay there. Hello? You good boy? This is just going to be the whole stream now. We're just going to be looking at your beautiful face, aren't we? Yes, yes we are. Yes we are. No. I can't, I don't know how I get anything done. Genuinely. Is this just my life now? Yeah. Yeah. I swear he's trying to use like telepathy to tell me there's cheese downstairs, Dad. Please, let's go. Oh. I can see you. Can't see you anymore. You've got. God, what's going on with this? Right. What were we doing? What can you see? You can see that. Okay. So. Destination of colonist. Yeah, that's fine. What did these other worlds have on them? Moon 1 was just big. Moon 2. Moon 2 could be a colony because it can hold nearly 1 billion people. And it has a bunch of resources. So it could just be a mining colony. Can we, if we rename bodies, it doesn't give us the list, does it? Is there... Oh, there's a wide view of this. Oh my god, there's more things. What? What the... What? How long has this been a thing? Holy shit. I mean, would have been good to know. Fine. Okay, cool. Right, that's interesting. Right, so I think we're done with that for now. Let's go back to Sol, go to Earth. Okay, so we want to provide now a supply of 1 cargo shuttle station. We want to provide... How many auto mines do we have on? Because we don't need any of them now on here, do we? We have 22. We have 500 manned mines as well. We could send... We've got 500 manned mines on Luna. That's kind of like... I mean, they are using them. Fucking hell, you got a huge stockpile of Macassium. We should send that back to Earth, because Earth's... Well, it's not got a bad amount of Macassium, actually. What's the other resource you've got? Iridium. They've only got 2 million iridium. Oh no, 2 million quantity. They've only got 78 in stockpile. Iridium, yeah, we're good on iridium for a bit. Okay. So our 500 manned mines. I'm gonna send those to Moon. We could send 250 to Moon 4-2 and 250 because they have a good amount of just corundum is good. I think corundum is used for mines anyway, so we should send a bunch there. Duranium is the thing we need though. So we'll send 250 a piece there, and we'll populate both of those. So we'll add infrastructure supply and demand for them as well. So for Moon 2 and for Moon 3, what's Moon 1 going to be? Oh, Moon 1 is just huge, so we're just going to populate that with people. Okay. So Moon 2, we want a stockpile, no, civilian. And we want a demand of mines. Where are they? Mines. Add a demand 250. And Moon 3. Same again. 250. We also want a cargo shuttle station. We want a spaceport. We want infrastructure. 10,000. And a mass driver. If we've got 250 mines, we probably want 5 mass drivers. Same for this one, so we want 5 mass drivers. Cargo shuttle station. Spaceport. Infrastructure 10,000. So that's good. You're getting a mass driver, you're getting a spaceport, cargo shuttle infrastructure, that's fine. You're getting all that, that's great. Don't know why I just close that down, because we need it again for Earth to provide the resources for those things. So we have this, we want to change this. This is going to be, let's just put 5 for now. We also have a supply of 5 spaceports. 500 mines. We've got a bunch of auto mines, I think, as well. How many auto mines did we have? 22. Okay, so let's say we want. Actually, no. We'll just get rid of what we've got. Automated mine. Edit supply. Nope. Add a supply. 22. Actually, we're gonna want 500, aren't we? So let's just do 500. And when we're building them, we will just build 478. Is that the right maths? Let's just assume it's the right maths. Do we need anything else? We need a supply of mass drivers as well. 25. How many mass drivers do we actually have? Because we don't want to get rid of all our mass drivers. 12. Okay, so we need to build more mass drivers. How much do they cost? Okay, let's just build 20. Let's build 20. So it's going to be 2,000 uranium, which is a good chunk. How many cargo facilities do we have? Spaceport. We've only got 1 spaceport as well, so we should probably. We've got 6 cargo shuttle stations. That's probably fine. We need to build another 5 spaceports. Okay, we can build that. That's fine. Those won't take long at all. Mines, automated mines. Automated mines was the next thing we need to build. Automated mines. They only use corundum, so that's fine. Although we don't have a huge amount of corundum. How many mines can we build with the corundum we have got? 11,972 divided by 240. We can build 49. We have corundum somewhere else, though, I think. No. Some corundum there. We can mine that. We can probably mine that with an asteroid, an orbital miner. Where are we sending the other guys to? We're sending them to Sinop. Okay, Sinop's got a little bit. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Let's maybe not build all those mines though. Oh, we haven't thingied it anyway, so that's fine. Okay, let's push time forward. I think we've done enough for now. Terraform fleet has gone to Luna. Cool. Oh yeah, I need to click that. What were you doing? Oh, so you were just going back to Earth. Right, okay. Cool. So the orbital mining fleet, they can now go to, I think, which one was it? It was TY, wasn't it? That had the yeah, TY had the corundum. So yeah, you got to TY. 6 billion kilometers. Can you make that? Oh yeah, yeah. You could, you can make that. Cool. Ice sheet melted. Okay, so we've warmed the temperature on Luna. This has caused a sudden increase in temperature from -27 to -23, which means Luna should be much more habitable now. Yeah. Okay, so we still need to raise the temperature a little bit. And we've only gone up 0.02 and we're going to 0.05. Let's keep an eye on that, see how it goes. Order not possible. Where are you? Okay, so you can't survey Minerva. Or have you already surveyed Minerva? You haven't surveyed Minerva. It's fine. I guess we're just never going to survey Minerva. That's okay though. I don't mind. So instead, I need to sneeze. Managed to save you there by hitting the mute button. And then immediately cough in your ears. Right, where's our galaxy map? We need to go to Zeta Sixtanis, which is Proxima Centauri, Ross, Adleonis. Proxima Centauri, no, not the mining fleet, don't do that. We want this person. Good Earth, refuel. Go to... yeah, that's fine. Go to Proxima Centauri, go to Ross, go to Adleonis, go to Zeta Sixtanis, and just jump through there for me and check that place out. We don't need this open for now. Maximum shield generator size, very nice. So that's a defensive system, I think. Yeah. Give me... let's keep doing the ground combat. Low gravity capacity. Give me 1. Mountain warfare capability. Give me 1. Base jump drive efficiency 15. That is nice. That's going to help us make a bunch of really nice small jump drives. We could keep pushing that because honestly there's never a bad time to research jump drive efficiency. We'll also do our next engine tech. I'm tempted to do our next engine tech because that's significantly cheaper than the jump drive one. Spaceport's completed. Have these started being issued yet? No. We could manually move them. Trade goods, colonists. It would help me to know what you're taking there, but sure. You're taking something there, so that's all good. I'm assuming it's actually probably infrastructure. Don't know, but let us take the some infrastructure that we need using our cargo fleet. I'm going to take the Damnos out of there. Detach. I don't need to rename you. Jump into here for me, please. Damnos. You currently have no orders. You don't need to do the Uranus run anymore. So remove last. Remove last. And then you go to fleets, Uranus fuel harvesters. Actually go to Earth first because you've probably got a bunch of fuel on you. Go to Earth, transfer fuel to colony, go to Uranus fuel harvesters, refuel from stationary tankers, cycle those moves. Then the cargo fleet, go to Earth, load installations. Load one mass driver. And then... oh no, it's just going to load all the mass drivers, isn't it? Go back. Remove last. We want to go to Earth. Minimum available? 1. Load installation. Oh no, maximum items 1. Mass driver. Load 1 mass driver. Go to Earth. Load installations. Set that 0. I want you to load whatever space you have left. I think you probably actually can do 1 spaceport, load 1 of those, load, just load everything you can of these. Oh, in fact, no, we don't want those. We want to go to Earth, we want to load installations, we want to load all the rest of your space worth of infrastructure. Then we want you to go through Proxima Centauri, I want you to go to Moon... Proxima Centauri 3, unload all installations, and then go back to Earth, please. And then just tell me when you've done that. Oh, Millsworth has discovered DX Cancri or Cancri. What have we got here? Absolutely nothing. We have a sun and a bunch of survey locations, so you just go nuts. Unable to carry out 5 systems, but because you don't have the order to do survey locations anymore, so let's do that. Survey locations. Potassium on Luna has reached the required level. Luna environment. Okay, that's nice and low now. So we can probably. What's your temperature? -17 to 12 to -12. So we still need to warm you up a little bit more. So let's add more Artesium. Let's go to 0. Ocus Pocus. How are we doing, Jet? You alright? Max atmospheres. Let's add. Let's go up to 0.1. Let's see what that does. Scientist retired. Fire control range. Fire control range is a sensor type. Yeah. And everyone who's gone on this research has just retired. It's alright for some. Mining fleet has completed orders. Jesus Christ, that's actually quite a fucking distance out there, isn't it? Planetary sensor strength got a boost. Actually, that's something we should do. We should move some of these planetary sensors because at the minute we've got a good range in Sol. We don't need this huge amount of range because they're only going to come through these jump points. So we could probably take off 30% of whatever we've got and move them to Proxima Centauri, because if anything's going to get attacked, it's going to be further out, right? In theory. Planetary sensor strength. I don't think we need to do any more of those for a little bit. Tracking time bonus is a good shout. Luna's warmed up a little bit more. Temperature, minimum temperature is now -4 to 0.2, so it's actually comfortable. We now just need more water. So our hydrographic extent is 9. We've got some water vapor already in the atmosphere, so we could add more. What are we at now? We're at 0.0006. Let's go to 0.01. That seems like a bit much. 0.5. Let's see how that works. Because water vapor does use. Iron Duke has run out of fuel. Bruh. Stop. Look at these ships, man. Did you run out of fuel so they just carry forward time? The Iron Duke was the cargo fleet, right? Why? How did you run out of fuel? What's your range? Oh, your range is really shit. They were the first freighter class we actually ever built though, so okay, I can kind of understand that. Let's rescue them. Let's give them a permanent tanker. We've got a tanker we can use. We don't need to design another one. Shipyards, tanker class, gas transport. Just give me one more Damnos, please. Shipyard fleet, create task. Shipyard tasks, that's going to take 3 months. Yeah, sure. You crack on with that. I missed something. Somebody researched something, or somebody retired. Oh yeah, something got researched. Ground unit base type, heavy vehicles. Yes, nice. It's fucking. This song is actually quite banging. Why did it hold your comment for review but not tell me about it? Let me. I only saw that because it popped up on my other stream where I'm logged in as Steve. So I could check the sound, but it's like useful that I've got it on there because he's actually a moderator. So yeah, just boosting people through dungeons on WoW with my overpowered AoE. Nice. He's still top of the class. Yeah, when you warlocks just fucking, they're insane. They're yeah. I will jump on and have a play because I do miss playing Warlock. I just said that song was banging, but I do need to turn it down a slight bit because I can't hear myself think. What are we doing? Oh yeah, he researched the ground combat heavy vehicles, didn't he? Heavy static armor. Super heavy vehicles. Fuck it, let's go. We discovered a new jump point in DX Cancri. That's not bad. That's not far at all, actually. It's 2.3 billion kilometers. Fuel exhausted. Cargo fleet cannot complete order due to fuel shortage. Yeah, no, I'm trying to rescue you, bro. How far did you get? Oh, you must have been on your way back. Yeah, 4 billion to Proxima Centauri. And then in Proxima Centauri, you were going to to planet 3, I think, weren't you? Proxima Centauri is not big. Yeah, so you used half a billion, sorry, to get there, half a billion to get back. From Earth to there was 4, so you used 5. And then this was where you ran out. So yeah, you'd used all your fuel. We're not in April yet, so we can't rescue you. You're just kind of going to have to hang out for a little bit. Gravitational surveys completed here. So I'm not going to go through that jump gate just yet. Instead, Millsworth, can you go back to Zeta Sextanus and then go through this other unexplored jump gate and then check that out for me? Tell me you've done that. The new Damnos is done. So give me shipyard Damnos detach. I want you to go to Earth. I want you to fill your ass with fuel. And then I want you to go to the cargo fleet, join and refuel target fleet. And tell me when you've done that. Oh, new system discovered. 61 Hydra. There's actually some planets here. Cool. Okay, so what we got? Oh. Hello. 15 billion people can live on 61 Hydra 3. And you have a small moon. Does that mean... Oh, no, you don't have... Yeah, you just... yeah. I don't think you have life on there. But hey, crack on with the survey. The Damnos has completed orders. Okay, so we should hopefully... Okay, so they've refueled. Great. Cargo fleet's completed orders orbiting Earth. So cargo fleet, the Damnos, refuel on fleet. Yeah, you're just gonna hug them. I need to see what is on Proxima Centauri 3. So we've got a little bit of a population going there. Do they have a... They have a mass driver now. So now we need to take a mass driver to Moon 2 and Moon 3. And then we can send those resources back. Right, so cargo fleet, I want you to grab... How many infrastructure did you just take to here? Not many. How many do we have on Earth? We don't need any on Luna anymore, do we? So we can just take all of the stuff off Luna. Because we're getting rid of... we're adding water. Oh yeah, we don't need 0.5, so let's just do 0.3. Because I think we're going to hit the number we need to hit fairly quickly. So yeah, you have a bunch of infrastructure here. You have 93,800. Edit demand, no, edit supply. 93,857.23. Well, just 57. Actually, I'll just put 90,000. You can have the 3,857 to yourself. Right, so cargo fleet, go to Luna, because you don't need to refuel anymore because you've just been refueled. Go to Luna, load installations, infrastructure, load all of it, everything you can take. Go to Proxima Centauri, go to Moon 2, unload all installations, go back to Sol, go to Luna, load installations, load all the infrastructure, go back to Proxima Centauri, go to Moon 3 this time. Don't refuel and resupply because they don't have anything to resupply you with. Unload all installations, go to Sol, go to Earth, refuel, resupply. Cycle those moves. Discovered a new jump point. That's good. What resources did you find here, please? Found an asteroid with some duranium, some verendite, some borondide, some sorium, and that's it. Okay, so virtually nothing, but we did find a nice big ass planet that we can have 15 billion population on. Holy shit, that's a lot of asteroids. Oh no, it's not. It just looked like a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a big world, that. If one orbital period is 211 Earth years. That's crazy. Okay. So we'll let you just finish surveying that. You found another jump point, great. you've finished the survey now. So now you've done that, I think you can probably safely explore these ones. Yeah, because you can either go through DX Cancre or you can check out the 2 in 61 Hydra. So these are also 5, so we should rename these. 61 Hydra is a 5. We'll get rid of the 61 at the front. EX Cancre rename, that's also a 5. Okay, so let's go and check out those 2 jump points there. So, Millsworth, your fuel's looking great. Your maintenance supply points are down. I'm gonna risk it. No, I'm not, because if you blow up, I'll be pissed. Let's go back to Zeta Sixanus, go to Adleonis. No? Yeah, Ross, Proxima Centauri, Sol, Earth, refuel, resupply. Might as well do an overhaul while we're there. Go back to Proxima Centauri, go to Ross, Adleonis, Zeta Sixtanus. Let's go to... Let's do DX Cancre since there's only 1 there. And check that out for me. Could probably do with building more. Can we build more research facilities? Not without finding more duranium. Well, we've got more duranium. We just need to get it out of the ground. Tracking time bonus versus missiles. Okay. I kind of want to beef some of you guys up. Let's add those to you. You can have new labs when 1 arrives. You can have new labs when 1 arrives. As can you. Will you shout? Okay. Good. The rest of them can wait. New system discovered. There's a couple of things here. Fairly decent sized terrestrial planet there that's not too bad to terraform. Let's see what we find. Good amount of duranium on it. Terraform report. Luna has reached the water vapor threshold that we set. So what's you're perfectly habitable now. You do not need any infrastructure on Luna anymore. Beautiful. So they've got a min temperature of -4, it goes up to 0.3. So that checks this box. Max pressure 4 atmospheres, they're well within 4 atmospheres. 0.1 gravity to 1.9 gravity. There's nothing we can do to affect gravity anyway, but yeah, that's fine. Safe level of oxygen, and oxygen has to be between 0.1 and 0.3. It is currently 0.1, and that has to be less than 30%, which it is because we've got a bunch of nitrogen filling that. That's all good. So we can do Mars next. We were adding 0.1 atmospheres of oxygen to Mars. So let's send our terraforming fleet back to Mars. Movement orders. Go to Mars. What's your fuel like? Oh, you've got so much fuel, it's fine. Mars, move to location. It's a Steve! It's a wild Steve! How are we doing, sir? Good to see you. Terraforming fleet's reached Mars, that's good. The Millsworth V2 is hard at work. She's, what has she discovered here? So we've got a decent amount of resources there. It's not a massive world, but it's big enough. That's bitching though, because that's quite a big world, and we can terraform that because the colony cost is quite low. But 5 million duranium, 6 million duranium, 6 million borondide. Borondide accessibility is low, but we don't use a lot of it. I'm good, sir. How's the... Yeah, I'm alright. I'm ready for bed though. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I saw you jump back on Stellaris earlier. Were you enjoying it more than you let on by any chance? I suspect you were. This is our first 6 system. So they are 6 jumps from Sol. No, just deleted my save game and then uninstalled it in a rage. Why? Why? You were having such a good time. I could tell. I could tell. No, it's all good. I appreciate that you tried it. That game. Well, I mean, maybe you'd like this one. This is the same as Stellaris. It just doesn't have graphics. It's actually probably easier to learn than Stellaris is at the minute, because Stellaris, it throws so many freaking systems at you all at once, whereas this has a lot of systems, but you can take your time. There's no like rush to learn more. There's no pop-ups really. You've got the event log. But you can even turn the event log off. Like, you can just ignore that. It's helpful, but you know. I9 played nicely. Still got bum rushed by 3 colonies saying, "Ooh, we hate you." Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Usually, what happens in Stellaris is if you play a bad guy, you spawn next to all the heroes, or you play a good guy and you spawn in between all of the bad guys. Or you create like a neutral trade federation faction and you just get fucked by everybody. Because everyone goes, oh, they're rich and they have no army to speak of, so let's fuck them up. But no, I do appreciate that you tried it, Steph. It did mean a lot. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry I had to abandon you though. I feel like I could be responsible for your demise, because it felt like I think you started getting absolutely wrecked about 20 minutes after I left, I think. But I had it up on the screen so I could see what was going on. I was like, oh my god, it's not going well. Where were we? Research complete. Mountain warfare. Okay. Ground combat. I think we're nearly done with these. Jungle warfare. High gravity capability. Okay. Maximum orbital mining. It's gonna take you forever to do at one mine, but we can assign new people to it. It's fine. Yeah, it was because as I defeated the Empire, I took on... Oh, as you defeated the Empire, you took on... They teamed up with the Galactic Colony, so the restaurant... Okay. Yeah, that's just bad luck. You did well though. You went very aggressive very fast, and it paid off. Like very rarely will that pay off. I know you were on easy, but you weren't like you were a beginner to the game, so you should have been on easy. But even then, I've been fucked over on cadet difficulty. Especially like I think you were what, 20 years in the game when you started going all in. What was that? Cloaking efficiency 6. We can build some nice cloaking ships. I think we're done with those for now. Improved damage control would be good, but not right now. 30 shields. We don't need these anymore. We could probably start someone on that because it's going to take 1,000 years to do anyway. I kind of want to start doing some of these. Besides loads of no maximum. Okay. Ground combat, high grav. We don't want 6 labs. Let's just do 1. Fighter 1. Let's just queue all these up because I just want to get rid of them. Ground formation, construction rate. No, we need static armor, heavy powered infantry armor. We want that. We want a long range bombardment weapon. We want heavy auto cannons. Pick a person. Yep. You got 2. We don't want 2. You cheeky sausage. Heavy vehicle armor, why not? They're all going to research basically more or less at the same time, so that's fine. Went aggressive today and got through 2 empires. Then the last one laughed at you in hysterics and demolished me like the peasant I was. Also accidentally overwritten tomorrow's eat your sheet, so I have to do nothing. What? How have you overwritten? What? Have you not got the original footage? Which takeaway was it? Oh, we've got our first civilian mining operation. Beautiful. Where? In Proxima Centauri. Oh, that one. Neutronium, barondide, gallicite. We want... Yeah, we'll purchase those minerals, please. How's our wealth? Yeah, our wealth's fine. We can just buy all the stuff from them. Oxygen on Mars has reached the required level. Unrest increasing on Proxima Centauri. Okay, so we need to send some space police to Proxima Centauri 3. So let's do that. So I need my space police, please. Where are you? You're in here. Movement orders. Go to Earth. Fuel resupply. Have you got a ground unit? Yeah, you do. Go to Proxima Centauri, go to Proxima Centauri 3, unload ground unit, go back to Sol, go to Earth, load another ground unit. We're going to load the 6th squadron, and then that's it. Just do that. I didn't realise when rendering that the original footage was called the same name, so I thought I'd already rendered it and overwrote it. Well, yeah, but you should still have the... Oh, you overwrote the original footage. Okay. Yeah. You not still got it on the on your camera or on your phone? Or did you just move it? I suppose you... Yeah, because otherwise you're creating copies of gigabytes worth of footage, aren't you? Yeah. Jump works. don't think I've ever been Jump Works. Although, if you're saying it was a shite takeaway, then I suppose it's probably for the best. No, it deletes it when it transfers. Yeah, that checks out. Well, that's annoying, sir. Please don't go. Stick to my dodgy Chinese, eh? Feel exhausted. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're hitting a problem now. Because we've gone into the neighboring system. We're trying to colonize Proxima Centauri, right? Earth is here. You can't see that. Let me zoom out a little bit and shift it over there. So Earth is here. Proxima Centauri is 3.84 billion kilometers to the jump gate. And in Proxima Centauri, from the Sol jump gate to Proxima Centauri 3, you might have to take my word for this. That's just over 500,000 kilometers. So 1,000,000 kilometers there and back. And then back through Sol, so back to Earth, which is another 3.8. So call that 4 billion kilometers. 8 billion kilometers let's go back, plus the 1 in Proxima Centauri, so that's 9. So we need to go through our ship designs and check which ones. So for example, we have just done the troop transport and it only has a range of 1.8 billion kilometers. Please don't go. Honestly, I got a chicken burger with mayo lettuce. The lettuce was a taste and the little dollop of mayo. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. How do you fuck up lettuce? Also, why are you putting lettuce on a burger, bro? Man, yeah, I suppose it's a chicken burger. I'll let you off. Tell you what, I've started having on chicken burgers recently. No lettuce, but onions and cabbage. Delicious. Oh, it came with it. Okay, I'll let you off. I'll let you off. But yeah, I mean, yeah, how do you fuck up lettuce? It's one of the easiest things in the world. I tend not to get lettuce these days because when you get it on a burger, it gets warm, and I'm not a fan. Like, we used to get it in like wraps and stuff from Mackey's, but red cabbage. Yes. Red cabbage. Love red cabbage. The we get a big red cabbage every now and again, make our own coleslaw. It's delicious. Shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, chopped up pear, bunch of mayo, bunch of black pepper, bunch of salt. I think we'll put onions in it as well. Bit of paprika. Make your own coleslaw and use red cabbage for sure. It's amazing. You'll never go back. And if you do go back, Dave, where do we get our coleslaw kits from? Is it Tesco? How's the coleslaw kits? The brand one, not the normal one. Tickle my Thanks, my love. But yeah, the brand Tesco coleslaw kit comes with like a mayo and some like breadcrumbs, like crouton sort of things, little tiny little bits of breadcrumb. Oh, so good. Like a quid. It lasts like 2 days. And also, if you get the garlic vegan garlic mayo, so put a big dollop of that in it as well. Mix it in. Oh. Genuinely, right? Because we ordered some stuff that was going out of date, and it was going out of date yesterday. Yesterday for breakfast, I had Scotch egg and coleslaw for breakfast, and then again for dinner. So good. weird as fuck, but so good. Right. So to save our ship, so we could do two things here. We could save our ship just by sending out another Damnos fuel ship to go and collect it. We should have one at this on hand anyway. Or we could build a tugboat. Either way, we're gonna need to go through our ship designs, because if you go to the Ex-Cathedra, they've only got a 1.8 billion kilometer range, so they actually couldn't even make it out of. So, like they're on their way out at the minute. They've gone from Earth. Yeah, they basically just they can't do. They can't fucking make it anyway. So they're gonna need a permanent tanker. So let's build them a permanent tanker. Well, let's build a permanent tanker and then send it with that ship, and then we'll scrap that ship when it comes back. I want to build a ship, so I want to go to shipyards, I want to go to tankers, I want to build a Damnos, and this is going to be the Damnos we have on hand to go and rescue people. The Gaia Cedars. We paused the slipway. Oh, that was our terraforming fleet, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. I don't think we need to build another terraforming ship right now. How's our fuel looking on Earth? Oh yeah, we've got fucking millions of fuel on Earth. And we've also got literal millions of fuel in... Well, we've got Jupiter that's got 624,000 sorium. And then we've also got Uranus, which has got like 8 million sorium. 8.9 million, nearly 9 million sorium. And all of that like gets turned into fuel. So what is the time right now, Mr. Wolf? Okay, we've been going for an hour, so I'll probably go for another 50 minutes, maybe another hour. Oh, me foot. I'm going to need another drink though, so I'll be back in a minute. We're back. The shiny head man is back. I've actually got this. The problem is it kind of looks like I've got an invisible head. So you either get the sun shining off my skull, or, you know, you can see through me. Your call, America. Your call. Stay. Okay. What was I doing? Can anyone remember? I was looking at Uranus. I'd like to compliment you on Uranus. Yes, we were building a fuel tanker, weren't we? To go and rescue these fucking idiots who just got lost on their way to Proxima Centauri. And then we were going to start redoing some of our ships because they don't have the range. And if Proxima Centauri 3 is going to be our next, like, next door neighbor, like our next hub, we're going to need to be able to at least get to there and back. Excuse me. So if we say we need at least, call that for a 10 billion kilometer range is probably the minimum from now on. Minerva is just an impossible distance out there. It just annoys me. Shipyards. We have a Damnos queued. Okay, so that's going to take September, 3 months. It's not too bad. The Damnos is built. Okay, Damnos, I want you to detach from the shipyard fleet, and I want you first to go to Earth. I want you to refuel from Colony. Then I want you to go and meet up with... Which fleet is it? Ex-Cathedral 1. Refuel stationary fleet. Join a refuel target fleet, rather. Let's get rid of... Ex-Cathedral 1, join a refuel. Ex-Cathedra's come back. Research completed. Okay. We actually should go into Proxima Centauri and lay claim to the things that we want, because otherwise the civilian mining companies are going to take over everything. Because there's a couple. Yeah, we'll purchase that. Purchase that. That one we're already purchasing. I think actually we already went through this, didn't we? We weren't going to bother with those. They can have those if they want them. Okay. So you and you. What are you doing? You're doing a gravitational survey. Okay, so these troop transport ships then both need redesigning. So I want to detach the Damnos. You're now just going to sit there. You we're going to actually get rid of. So we're going to go to shipyards, we're going to go to the troop transport bays, and we're going to... We could refit them. Because they're not bad ships, technically. They just need more fuel. So we could actually just redesign them with a bigger fuel supply. So the troop transport ex Cathedra. Let's copy the class. Let's rename the class to... we're not going to come up with a new name. We're just going to give it a new production year. So 151. And we're going to say in 2151, the ex-Cathedra class was fitted with additional fuel. Because bitches be tripping. Propulsion. Fuel storage. What did you already have? I don't think you had a particular... Yeah, you had a... Okay, so you had a good run with a fighter capacity fuel store. Jesus. That engine of yours is actually quite efficient. Take that off. Put a small one. 18 billion. That'll do for now. We could put the fighter on so it's just adding the small. That'll probably be fine. Because that probably helps it keep within similarity. Ceramic composite armor. We could keep that, but if we... Let's just check to see if we can build it in the troop transport bay as it is. So this is the 2051. We don't want to retool. We want to see if we can build... We can build the 2051 there as is. What happens if we update armor? So it's 786 tons, 3.3 ceramic. Okay, so it dropped quite a lot of weight. We close this and reopen it. Shipyards, troop transport bay. So we now can't. But what if we up to this to... What was it before? 776. What if we put 2? Close that, reopen that. Troop transport. No. Okay, so let's remove that. Delete class. Copy class. Rename class. MK2. Actually, no, it's not the Mark II, is it? It's the 2151 ex Cathedra. And instead of just the fighter, we're just going to add a small on top. That gives it 20 billion kilometer range. Is plenty. They should also probably just be using conscriptions and no officers. This should also be the same. And now we should be able to build the 2151, which means we should also be able to refit the ex Cathedra, the 2073, to the 2151. No ship selected. Why not? Auto refit. 2151. Bro, I'm literally... Are they not docked to Earth? Where's the other one? Route transport, that one. Shipyard task. So where are you? You're orbiting Ganymede for some reason. Sure. I guess. Move to location. And then when you get there, tell me. Yeah, and then we want to go on shipyard tasks again. And we want to go to troop transport. We want to refit the ex-cathedra 2073 to the 2151. And then the 2151 that currently exists, which is this one. So we'll rename this to get rid of that. And then we'll rename the actual ship to the 2151. In fact, we'll just rename the ship to Ex-Cathedral 1. Rename this to Ex-Cathedral 2. Rename this Troop Transport Fleet 1, Troop Transport Fleet 2. Troop Transport Fleet 1 is now a 2151 Ex-Cathedra. Okay, that makes more sense. So do we have anything? We have the 6 unit of Space Police, and we want to take them because there's unrest on Proxima Centauri. Was it Moon? Where was it? Proxima Centauri 4, Moon 2. Proxima Centauri 4, Moon 2. I didn't realise I'd put anybody there yet. Oh yeah, of course I did. Yeah, of course I did. They have got a bit of protection. Oh no, the protection required is 4. They don't have any. So yeah, let's move a unit of police to Moon 2 and Moon 3 because they're going to need that eventually as well. So standard transit, go to Moon 2, unload ground unit, go back to Earth, refuel, resupply, load ground unit 7, go to Proxima Centauri, go to Moon 3, unload ground unit, don't know what happened there, go to Sol, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, load ground unit number 8. And we should also, on Earth, ground unit training, let's train a bunch more of you. Just to have them. Gravitational survey complete. The Millsworth has done a cracking job there, so she's done surveying. Wow, that was actually quite a big. Yeah, 18 billion-ish across. What's your fuel capacity like? Oh, you've still got 90% fuel. Yeah, you're good. How long have you been deployed for? Your deployment clock is 42. I don't know if that means you've got 42 remaining and it's counting down, or if it's counting up. I'm assuming it's counting down. So let's go to DX Cancre, Zeta, Hydra, and then let's explore through Hydra to this one. Whoa, some shit going on here. Also, we're getting to that point where we are discovering. How many worlds have we discovered so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need to stop at 19 so we can design some military ships. Because otherwise, as soon as you get to 20, we're going to start coming across ether raiders. So we need to be able to defend. Oh, it says at the top, known systems. Cool. So 84 it can create is the next system, which is 6 units from Sol. So replace 84 with 6. That's a nice size world. I'm hoping there's some resources on it. That's pretty good as a moon. That's a very good moon. Okay, let's get rid of that. They're whinging because I've set this many automated mines and we don't have that many automated mines. Let's get rid of that supply. Problem is now a bunch of these have got queued orders and they can't complete them because there is nothing there to pick up. Unit trained. The mills was just come back to overhaul, I guess. What she discovered here so far. Nothing. Pretty much nothing. A couple of asteroids have a couple of bits on, but nothing major. Research completed. Jungle warfare. Okay. Ground combat. We've pretty much cleared out most of the single turn ones. We should probably do one of these. So they just construct a little bit faster. Cathedrals completing orders, beautiful. You know what we should do, because civilian construction, research completed, fighter bombardment pod. I don't think that leads to anything else. It doesn't. So let's assign new research to. Is that one we just did? This one. I think because Luna now has no need of infrastructure. They have no maximum supported population. So we also have no sector governor anymore for the soul sector. That's weird. Because we definitely had one. Sector. Soul. We need to assign civilian administrator. Click on you. I want sectors. Soul sector. We want a rank 6 person who's unassigned. You've got a bunch of bonuses. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You have 20% wealth production. That's pretty nice. You have a good array of things. Wealth creation 15, mining 15, production 15. That's a pretty well-rounded. So we'll assign you to the soul sector, please. You are currently, I don't know, like 4,000 years old. So what we'll do, you're 44. Okay. So we'll assign you, and then we're going to mark you as a story character so you just don't die. You're just the permanent sector owner. Yeah, what I was saying was on Luna, because we're sort of nearing, well, we're not nearing the end of our mineral journey, but there's not a huge array of minerals here, but we've also got a bunch of potentially unemployed people. We have 197 unemployed people. We could potentially move a bunch of no, mind you, we've got 899 million unemployed people on Earth. Luna, annual growth rate 0. Why won't you grow? If you just reach capacity. Luna, 800. Yeah, you can't support any more actual people. Okay. That's a shame. It's fine though, because we're working on. Oh yeah, Mars. What am I doing? Mars finished its terraform, didn't it? Well, it's terraforming of what we were doing with it. So we're adding oxygen. So they're good now. So they've got a breathable atmosphere. Their temperature is way the fuck too cold. Okay, let's add some Artesium to you. Let's add 0.3 Artesium, and then we'll add some water vapor as well. Okay, I'll do. I think the Millsworth is doing an overhaul. Yeah. And then I want you to go to Proxima Centauri, Ross, add Leonis, Zeta, Hydra, 6 Cancre, and then just finish your exploration. Yeah, she is. Long range bombardment, that's fine. Civilian construction, yeah, that's fine. Powered infantry armor, that's fine. A lot of these are the ground unit ones. I'm not too fussed about doing more down those routes. That one's done, that's fine. ultra heavy vehicle. Sure. New mineral deposit, 32.7 million uranium. Wow. Actually, let's use this because this shows us all the minerals. We want to look at 6 Cancre, I think we're in. Oh, mama. That's actually reasonably colonizable as well. Corundum. It's not very accessible, but let's create a colony there. Let's create a colony there. Yeah, let's create a colony there, there, there. All this uranium, I want it. We don't know how we're getting it yet, but we want it. You've got Gallicite, so yeah, we want you. Yeah, asteroids. I'm not gonna set up a colony on an asteroid. I don't think. We'll let the civilians do that. I might undo some of the colonies we've got in Sol and let them do that as well, because I can't be asked like micromanaging it. That's the word I was looking for. Like if there's an asteroid with like millions of a resource, then yes, I will go and absolutely I'll set up a huge auto mine there, but for all these little dinky ones, I'm not that bothered. Cancre B2 is a Super Jovian. It's got a bit of sorium on it, but not a huge amount. That moon has 22 million tritanium on it. This one has 6 million verendite, so I'll create that. Pick up failed. Why are you trying to pick up FT Doris Small? This is a civilian ship. Unable to load infrastructure from Earth because we moved a bunch of it and we didn't remove the... Yeah, let's get rid of that. You've got no mines left? Oh, you do. Yeah, you do. We're removing the manned mines. Okay. So the civilians are now moving a lot of our stuff around, which is very helpful. We're paying for it, but that's fine because we've got a shitload of income. Could probably do with making more financial centers. They use cold mine. We've got a shitload of cold mine. How many financial centers have we got? We've got 200. How many people are working in the financial sectors? We've got like 1 billion people unemployed. And only 10 million of those are working in financial. What? Okay. 150,000 carbide divided by 120. I can build 1,250. Let's fucking go. 1,000. Let's not use it all. Let's just build 1,000. Well, we'll build 1,050 because we've already got 200, so we might as well just do that. That's going to take 3 years. Oh no, to build 1,000 financial centers. We should probably top up naval headquarters. Cormoride. Naval headquarters, we need more naval headquarters because we need to expand our range here. Sector HQ, we need more. Naval headquarters, we've got 100, so we're probably good on that for a bit. Sector command, we need more than 10. Radius 4. Sector commands, we've got 10 and we've got 100 navals. What does the sector command use? Same as the naval headquarters. So if we were to build another 90, what's that? 400 times 90? Oh yeah, we can afford that. I nearly built 400. That would have been fun. Okay, we might as well use the this. Oh yeah, we should probably build like 10 more spaceports because we're going to need those when we set up new colonies anyway. This is going to just take a while just to get rid of those. Oh, it's done. Cool. New ground units trained. Is there a way to turn off this from stopping our... Because we don't want it to stop. I don't consider that an important... If I hide the event, does that stop it? Don't know. Okay, we've reached the end of our assign new inactive labs, so we actually need to create more things here. We probably should finally get around to genetic genetic sequencing. I've never done it, so I don't know how important it is. Construction rates, fine. Fighter production, fuel production. Research rate, we can argue that is definitely worth going down. You literally are the worst. Why on earth do you even exist? Give me this person with 5 labs, please. And then we can assign new to you. We can assign new to you. Don't have any more. What was that? Minerals exhausted. Deposits of Verendite on asteroid 11 are exhausted. Okay. We need to purchase those because you. Oh yeah. Oh shit. They've got a lot of these that we're not buying. Yeah, we want uranium, please. We're purchasing that. We want to purchase that. We're purchasing those already. Okay, so the blue ones, it looks like we're purchasing. Okay, so you're just doing all the asteroids, which is great. That's what I want you to do. So that actually will affect our wealth. So we are now spending considerably more on buying minerals from people. Insulation construction, we're also building a bunch of stuff as well, so that's fine. It's nearly time for me to head to bed. Another civilian mining. Do we have any civilian mining in Seoul? I don't think we do. But it's because we're hogging all of the colonies. We just get rid of these colonies, I guess. I'll go through these later on, and I'll probably go through these offline, and I'll clear this down a bit because we don't need this many colonies in Seoul. We're not really doing a huge amount with the ones we do have. Environment, you're still adding Artesium. Oh, you tease. You have increased the temperature a little bit. And we've got a ways to go yet, so let's leave that doing. Ice sheet melted because we've changed it from a tundra to a cold desert on Mars. Looking good. Still going to take a little time. We could probably build another terraformer. We can stand to build another terraformer. If I can open the correct freaking thing. Shipyards. Terraformer. Build me. Build me. What are our Colossus's size? How many auto mines are our Colossus's? 5. No, auto mines. Terraforming units. Okay. So for every one of those, we're producing 5 terraforming modules. We can build more of that. Survey yard, create task, and I'm going to unpause your slipway so we can build a third one. And I'm going to unpause yours as well. It's my alarm to say it's bedtime. We have some minerals to pick up here. We have some minerals to pick up. In wild, not many, but we do. Akiyazang is firing their minerals at us all the time, so that's fine. Do we have any minerals to pick up here? Yes. We have a lot of minerals to pick up. Do you have a mass driver? You do. Okay. And Proxima Centauri 3 has a mass driver. How do you have 1.2 spaceports? You also don't have a planetary governor because I'm an idiot and I haven't assigned anybody. Importance, we want Probably pop growth to begin with. That'll do. Literally, that's just falling out of my brain. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the mines. We need to point the mass drivers at Proxima Centauri 3. Because then what we can do is we can pick up all of the things from Proxima Centauri 3 rather than have to go to every individual asteroid. So Proxima Centauri 3 is about to receive a lot of things I hope they can catch. Okay. Next time it stops, we'll see how many things are on Proxima Centauri 3. So now let's go to Proxima Centauri 3. Yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff there. They've got a bunch of stuff coming through. So their mass driver. Okay, so they're shipping things slowly. They're done. They're done. That's coming. Nice. So Proxima Centauri 3, we can just go and pick up a bunch of stuff and bring it back to Earth. So now we can get our cargo fleet. We can say movement orders. Oh yeah, stop doing that. Like, don't do that anymore. Load infrastructure. Is that what you've been doing this whole time? Don't do that anymore. I suppose they probably stopped because Earth. They were going to Luna, weren't they? How much is on Luna? Luna still has 65,000, so it wouldn't have mattered. They've got. So these places now will have a lot of infrastructure. Yeah, they've got 10,000 infrastructure there. So they can support a much higher population than what they currently are. Same with you. Why is your growth rate declining though? Interesting. Okay, let's send you to Earth. Refuel, resupply. Go to Proxima Centauri 3. Load all minerals. Come back to Earth. And unload all minerals. And is it like a command just to wait? Order delay. I don't know, I want you to do that every. How long is it going to take? It's going to take 483 days. Although you are near Mars for some reason. Let's just run that and see what it does. Also, what's Millsworth doing? She's just chilling out at Earth. Survey location. Oh no, you're still in Cancri. Okay. So you just. Oh, you've just got the one left. Okay. Colossus has been built, so let's move those. So shipyard fleet, detach, move you there, movement orders, fleets. I want you to go and find the terraforming fleet, please, and I want you to join them. You're orbiting Mars now, that's great. System surveyed, Cancri, great. So Cancri is done. So if we go back to Hydra and go through this unexplored jump point now. Millsworth, Hydra, unexplored, and then tell me when you've done that. Ooh. Tau Ceti 9. Oh, Tau Ceti, that's the actual name of the system. You've got a bunch of stuff. Holy shit, you've got a lot. And I'm not even showing asteroids. Holy fuck. 264 asteroids, 121 moons, 10 planets. 29 of those planets are habitable. Okay, I think we can stop exploring now. I think what we need to do is start populating these places. Let's let the Millsworth do a thing for a sec. It's going to take the Millsworth a little bit. Even the Millsworth is going to have to take time to do this. Ice sheet melted on Mars, raising the albedo, cause a sudden temperature increase from 27 to 24. Okay. Set the command production's done. Financial centers completed on Earth. Let's have a look at the ridiculous amount of wealth we're now going to get on. Yeah, we're creating 16,000 wealth per month, and we're only spending 4,800. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, so now if we go to summary on Earth, we've still got nearly 1 billion people, but now we have 62.5 million people working in the financial sector rather than 10 million. Or 5 million or whatever it was. It was virtually nothing. But okay, so in terms of scale, Earth has a lot of room for expansion. We've got 1,871,000 people without jobs. And we've still got room to grow, actually. Because I think Earth can hold like 8 or 9 billion people, and we're at 4.5. So, Earth can hold 12 billion people. So we can hold 3 times as many people. So we should be making more things. What are we... Construction workers, 80 million. We've got a lot of people working in construction, financial, shipyard, that's fine. Probably need more research labs. Probably need more... We definitely need more maintenance workers. When we eventually start making military ships, we'll work on more maintenance facilities. Ground force workers, factory workers, ordnance workers. Okay. So our... we brought a bunch more stuff back, didn't we? What was financial centers? 120. Corbomite. Where's all the Corbomite? We've got 5 million on Titan, which has a colony. We just haven't populated Titan yet. Proxima Centauri obviously has a bunch. Is that now on Proxima Centauri 3? Wait, it's on its way. We kind of need more mines on Proxima Centauri 1. Because we've got millions of things to mine here, but we're only really doing 1 or 2. We also need a planetary governor. So you need to be mining rank, well, colony importance 1. Wealth creation, I don't really care. Like, let's just do mining. So 20%, yeah, that's great. So we've just increased our mining output by 20%. So now actually on Earth, we need to produce more automines, but we need corundum. Okay, so corundum, where is all the corundum? Tau Ceti's got a bunch. Really, I just want it in Sol for now. Rainmouth. What about in Proxima Centauri? Okay, so we're gonna have to do it in Sol, I think. So we're gonna have to send ships to Rainmouth, which is a colony of ours. We just haven't populated it for some reason. What we can do, because we've got a decent civilian infrastructure now. So if we go to civilians, Luna still has 62,000. Well, I can use all of it now if I want to, but I can send 62,000 infrastructure out somewhere. So if we go to... where was it? Well, Titan, we definitely know we need stuff on Titan. Corbomite. So we need mines on Titan. So you need infrastructure, edit demand. We want another, because we've got 1,000 there, we want another. We need 20,000. Triton, what were you doing? We were looking for corundum, weren't we? Rainmouth, that was it. So what is Rainmouth? Rainmouth is... I want to say it's a moon. No, it's a comet. Comets are notoriously bad. We're having populations on, but it's only got a diameter of 8. So let's grab our mining fleet, because they're actually going to be useful for this. Where are you at the minute? You're orbiting TY364. with a corundum, that's right. Where's that corundum going? Because they can't do anything with that, it's too big. So you've just been sat there chilling, doing nothing this whole time. Movement orders, Jesus Christ. Comets. Go to Weymouth. Have you got the range? I don't think you have the range, do you? 50. Oh yeah, you do, but you actually need to go to Earth first. Go to Earth. Remove. Go to Earth. Fuel resupply. Then go to Weymouth. God, I don't know if you're gonna make that. Let's see. Let's see if we need to go and rescue them. Thermal signature's done. Could probably pop another wealth tech just to see how ridiculous we can push the wealth. I don't think we need to though. Shipyard operations, no. Thermal signature reduction, no. Let's run some power propulsion. What have we got? Inertial that's coming soon. Let's just pop your labs in there for now then. There we go. Cargo fleet, what were you doing? I think you were just moving those minerals from thingy, weren't you? So Earth should have a decent stockpile now again. Yes, they do. Okay, cool. Let's see how bad the evil man has been. I'm doing all right. I'm being conservative. I'm actually heading off 20 minutes ago. I should probably save this and head to bed. Wild. Wild doesn't have a... It does have a mass driver. Ikea Zang does have a mass driver, that's fine. We need more automated mines, but we just can't afford to build them right now. We can afford to build a few. 240. Yeah, we can afford to buy like not even 100, like 80 maybe. But yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow, I think. But we've done some good good bits today. We've terraformed Luna. Luna's fully terraformed now. Mars is on its way. we're working on getting the temperature up, which we're nearly there actually. Artesium, yeah, we're not going to need 0.3. We should probably do 0.2. And then once we've warmed it up, we just need to add in water. Actually, oh, it's currently turned 0 there because they're currently at -4, which fits between our range. So if I now need to put antennas on everything, when you adding reavers, I can add reavers if you want. If you want reavers in there, I'm gonna put reavers in there. If you want more of a challenge, I can certainly add them in. It's just you will never find me in space. That's all. I'll hide. I'll dig deeper down into Pertum. Actually, to be fair, I think they would. Pertum's probably a good planet to be on because they'll probably crash most of the time. They do come down to planets. Or do they not come down to planets? They come down to moons, don't they? They don't come down to planets as much. Because they tend to crash. Yeah, we'll finish that. Why have you got low fuel? What are you doing? You've just used all your fuel. What are you... Stop. 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 What the fuck are they doing? The amethysts... Where on earth were the amethysts going? Oh, to mining fleet. So you were heading to a comet, weren't you? You're heading to Rainmouth. So why are you there? It's alright, we did build a tanker for this reason. So you, movement orders, I want you to go and find the also mining fleet. Join and refuel target fleet. Go and find them. Go and rescue them. There you go. Orders complete. Orbiting Earth. Why did you go to Earth? Orbital mining fleet. Movement orders. Go to Rainmouth, please. And then let's detach the, because you're just going to stay at Rainmouth now. Let's detach the Damnos. Send that back to Earth. Refuel, resupply. Terraform report. The atmosphere of Mars, the Artesium atmosphere of Mars has reached a quiet level. It redid the asteroids. I was sitting on platinum, and on a platinum and it's gone. Interesting. Should not have done that. That's probably worth mentioning to what's his face, PhD. Just mention that you were physically, if you checked that it's physically gone and it's not just the antennas, the GPS signal's gone, the antenna signal. Mind you, why would you lose? You shouldn't lose your ore detector signals. I wouldn't have thought. The other thing I had a query on was how do, because in theory if you have GPSs but you need an antenna to see the GPS, now I thought that was the back of my head, then that's not, that's just the That's weird. Thought my head was a weird shit. Yeah, if you've got a bunch of GPSs, sure, that makes sense. But if you've got an ore detector and your signal's being bounced to whatever, you could say that your manunoid, yeah, it's just for, it's supposed to just be for GPSs. It shouldn't affect ore detectors. Let's sort this out, and then I'm going to go to bed, I think, because I can't even brain. Environment, temperature, minimum temperature is -13, maximum is 12. So we need slightly more, but let's do water vapor first, because we need more water availability. So let's set water to 0.00. Two. That should warm things up as well. That was a ground combat. Oh yeah, that needs massively more. Let's put 0.2. Millsworth has completed her overhaul. Where the hell was Millsworth surveying? It's like she'd done Cancri. She was working on Tausay, I think. Millsworth. Movement orders, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, Proxima Centauri, Ross, Leonis, Zeta, Hydra, Tausay. Go nuts. Not a big deal. We are the beta testers. Yes. We can uninstall them if they're being a pain in the ass. I'll come on at some point, probably tomorrow. I might stream Space Engineers tomorrow and jump on the server. Production of spaceports has begun on Earth. Oh shit, we finished the sector command upgrade already. So our sector command can now be huge. We can specialize these, but I'm just going to chuck them all into the same, so we've got one constant. Basically, the sector gives all these bonuses to everyone in the sector, but obviously you want a high like boost to certain things. Research completed. Maximum water mining 400 kilometers. We want to just keep going with that one because we keep getting dicked over. No, you biggie, you know. You were going to bed. I was going to bed. Yeah, I am going to bed. I am going to bed. Right, let's set this and then save. And then we don't go forward another turn by accident. Set that. Close. Save. Good night.